And now we're off to Tall Trunk Galaxy. So I am not 100% sure when this video will be posted, but more than likely, I will be not at home when this is posted. So if I don't upload for a couple of days, I apologize. But it just has to be done. And yes, this part. This is thankfully the only galaxy, but they kind of bugged out this galaxy because of the higher resolution. And I heard it's even worse on Switch 2 because it's being rendered at 4K versus 1080p on Switch 1. So, I feel bad for those guys. But anyways, we got the blimp fruit. And we have that monitor that lets us click on and off. Here we go. Alright, now we have this planet. I do hope that my mic is close enough. Alright, so how is everyone doing today? I'm doing a decent amount better. My main issue is just being congested from COVID. So that's a good thing at least. Now, does that mean that I'm like perfectly great? Not really. I am feeling kind of just blah. But hey, it could be a lot worse. I would much rather be like this than deal with like a headache and a sore throat. Those two, in my opinion, are the worst pains to go through ever. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. Would you rather have congestion or a headache or sore throat? I mean, obviously, we would all rather have none of those, but if you had to choose one, what would it be? And why? My reasoning for having a sore throat and a headache being the worst pain is because, well, I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory. You can't really think straight when you have a headache, and then when you have a sore throat, it hurts. It literally hurts to swallow. I actually had a bit of a sore throat. I think it was day 2. But it only lasted like a couple of minutes. It wasn't really that sore. Like right as I woke up, I felt it. But after that, it was fine. I mean, I'm well enough to be playing this for you guys. Even though I haven't really been recording much. Alright, go up here. Excuse me. Alright, there is our star. Alright, mission number 2. Tall Trunk's Big Slide. This is one of my more favorite levels in the game. It's not really that much of a challenge per se. It's honestly just a really fun level. I am really curious, but at the same time don't want to know what that looks like on Switch 2. Oh, by the way, Switch 2. So I am really on the fence about getting a Switch 2. When I heard the announcement of the Switch 2 and Mario Kart World, I was so hyped. I was like, yep, I want this for Christmas right away. That doesn't make sense, but you know what I mean. I wanted it for Christmas this year. But then, following the September 12th Direct, there was so much negativity going around about Nintendo, and I didn't really understand it because I didn't know all the stuff that Nintendo has done. So, pretty much, like stupid lawsuits and, you know, Doug Bowser not being the best CEO, talking about variable pricing. But here's the thing. Oh my gosh. Um, reason why I was mainly on the fence about getting a Switch 2, not only because of the price, but also game key cards. Now, I do know that not all Switch 2 games have these cards in them, but a majority do, and even when they do have the game on the cartridge, it's just the game. not DLC, it's not updates, it's just the game. And then the fact that they can brick your console whenever they want. I mean, granted, it's really just for when you're trying to mod the console, and I don't even know how to do that, but I don't know, man. Like, so much effort. Like, they could have put so much effort into their Switch too, but they really just didn't. And not to mention you have to pay for higher frame rates. Like, come on. The Switch 2 upgrade packs should be absolutely free. Ugh. Anyways, would people? Genuine question, you know? Alright, we are going off into Haunty Halls Galaxy. So, a lot of the stuff I'm saying about the Switch 2 might not seem that big of a deal, and I'm probably over-exaggerating everything because I am sick, but, I mean, everything I say it does, like, it is true. I'm not talking gibberish. It's just like, I don't know. It's just the pricing and what they're doing with the Switch 2 support. Like, developers aren't even allowed to make games for the Switch 2, is what I've heard. They're directing developers to Switch 1 development instead. Although at the same time, I find that kind of odd because I'm seeing a lot of Switch 2 exclusive content being made, such as, you know, the GameCube Classic Selection. And today, they announced the Luigi's Mansion release date for that. That's Switch 2 only. Or Mario Tennis Fever, for instance. Or the new Mario 64 game, Mario 64, The Forgotten Floors, I think it's called. Releasing in, I think, June of next year. Don't quote me on that, though. But, like, I don't know, man. This console, I'm really on the fence about it because I don't want virtual game cards. I don't want game key cards. No one wants to pay for that. And the Mario Kart world is honestly ruined because of the intermissions. And if you don't know, intermissions are basically a track where you just go in a straight line. It's basically an interconnected track. You go from one track to the next. And that may sound like a very good concept, and in theory it is. It's pretty cool. But I mean, after you play a few intermissions and you're just going into a straight line to play one lap of a regular 3-lap track, it gets pretty boring and stale. Yeah, we should talk about that. So, when the game released, online was all about that. You would play an intermission and play the 3-lap track once. So, you would pick between 3 intermissions. Or you could pick random to, you could pick random to get a guaranteed 3-lap track. Well, in an update on June 25th, Nintendo reverted that. So now, the odds of getting a 3-lap track are, I think it was 30%, no, 25%. Either 25 or 30. But then there was another update, I think, like a few months ago, in like maybe August or September, where they made that change to 40%. But at the same time, that killed online. And then free roam, probably the biggest gimmick of that game, you aren't rewarded for getting all the collectibles. You just get stickers. Like, no one cares about that. And the game doesn't even tell you when you get them all. Another problem I have is just... Actually, I literally just forgot what I was gonna say. I don't know. The more amazing content that is being brought to the Switch 2, it tempts me to want to ask for Christmas, but like, oh yeah, also Luigi here. Okay, I will say, I will play Luigi for y'all. I will do it. But I want to get into why I don't really like playing as Luigi for the majority of the Galaxy games. So, Luigi. I usually play with him or as him in like Mario Kart or something. Even though recently I've been playing more Rosalina. But usually he's my main character, obviously. Or I can't talk. But in the Galaxy games, so his biggest gimmick is that he has a bigger jump, or yeah, like a higher jump, more movement speed. But his flaw is that he's slippery. And while I do appreciate the faster movement speed and higher jump, and I have used him for some of the green stars in this game, I really don't like how he slides. I feel like his slide has gotten me killed a couple of times. I don't want to say like a bunch of times. I haven't really played this that much in the Switch port. I don't know. If you guys do want me to play as Luigi when he shows up, I will. I want to make the viewers happy. I personally don't play with as him much. What did I hear? Oh my gosh. So yeah, you guys let me know if you want me to play as Luigi every time I see him or not. Because I do know that my one buddy, Bobzilla64, is gonna be like, why would you not take Luigi? Because yeah, him and I know a lot of other people love Luigi in this game, and I love Luigi in general, but I just don't like how he slides in the Galaxy games. But yeah, that's all I really gotta say about the Switch 2. Like sometimes like I want it, but at the same time I'm mad at Nintendo for their pricing and what they're doing with the community. Like, take this game for instance, even. They sold both Galaxy games, 1 and 2, for $70. Oh boy, prankster comments. You know what? That's gonna be next video. But, yeah, and the Switch 2 itself is $450, and then the Pro Controller is 90, Joy-Cons are 100, games are 80. Like, it's ridiculous, man. Although the games that they're bringing, such as the GameCube ports, I really want to play them. Like new Mario 64 levels next year, Mario Wonder DLC, and Luigi's Mansion 1 on there. I might actually ask for a Switch 2. I really want to play Luigi's Mansion. I love the original. I have the second and third game. I can make a video on the second game if you guys want, but like I really want to play the first. I might actually ask for a Switch 2. I guess we'll see. Anyways, that's it for now. So next time on Super Mario Galaxy 2, we are going to go discover these prankster comments. Oh, and some of you have a Switch 2. Let me know your thoughts on your console, and let me know if you think it's worth getting for Christmas. See you guys next time. Goodbye.